what conversation would you have with Virat and Rohit about their future with regards to the Indian Test team as well as to ODI cricket?
Yeah, I think the conversations will be very different. I think with Rohit, I'd be saying, do you think this is the end, or do you think this is just a blip? Because it's only like 3 or 4 months of bad form. You know, the way that Indian fans work these days is like, well, how, you know, he has to go. And it's like, whoa. You don't just get rid of Rohit Sharma. A player of that talent does not just, you don't get rid of them for 2 reasons. One, you don't know that it isn't just a small blip. And if it is, you've just wasted a couple of years off his career. And 2, because it makes every other player in India nervous as hell every time they come into the side. They're like, well, if they can get rid of Rohit Sharma, who was the test captain and has a little bit of form. So the conversation with him has to be that, right? What is your future? How long are you looking at playing? And if he's only looking at playing for a little while, then I'd be saying, well, look, you're not in form at the moment. So can you give us a hard date and we can work around that? And if you can't give us a hard date, then we're going to select you like we would any other normal player, right? And, you know, you make it an adult conversation. Look, I think with Virat, it's a much tougher conversation because I'm not sure Virat is looking at retiring at the moment. I thought he was, but I'm not quite sure he is looking at retiring at the moment, right? You've got a player who is clearly playing well in some ways, made 100 at Perth, looked really good in one of those innings against New Zealand as well. Like, there's been plenty of signs, but then he's not making the runs. I think you have to go to him and say, this is probably now a technical issue, and we don't think you can fix it. Right?
So you're calling the end that he can't fix this technical issue?
No, that's what I would say to him. This is a technical issue, and we don't think you can fix it. And then it's up to him to say, okay, I don't think it is, or okay, I think it is. And if he says it is a technical issue, I'm going to go fix it, then you've lit a fire under him, and you see what happens next. But if he doesn't make any more runs, eventually you just have to make the call.